long. Hello everyone and welcome to Voltz Wars, where I begin the video in a little bit of a nervous manner. I'm frantically looking around for something because I, just a second before starting the video, heard the unlikely sound of a turret firing mixed with a creeper blowing up. I'm pretty scared that it's blown up any of the machines, but it doesn't appear like it has, and there's more turrets there. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, thank you, Mob Farm, thank you. Okay, possible flaw in that design. It's not very soundproofed, is it? Good lord. Hopefully that explosion came from in there. Yes, as I said, I basically came on, heard a big old pew pew pew, then heard a boom, and I was like, oh god, no, not any of the machines. But as you can see, I've redone the floor in here, so that shouldn't actually trouble us anymore. But it definitely didn't come from that area, but it apparently didn't come from here either, so that should be okay. But yes, anyway, so it's now impossible for any mobs to spawn in here, even on top of our little tankers. There's light there, so that's good. That's finally sorted, because that proved to be a problem, and right, okay, mystery solved there, I think. Yeah, that's a... Oh, for God's sake. Okay, yeah, definite design flaw with that farm. But anyway, well, that's, it's not too bad, that, is it? Yeah, it's just a bit of stone. We can fix that quite easily. Not to worry. Okay, right, crisis averted. That may actually prove to be rather a significant problem. If it's gonna... At least it proves it works, but, yeah, we're not going to have an amazing video if we're going to hear gunshots every day or so, so hopefully we're going to have to, well, we might have to think about a way of disabling that just for the purposes of the video. Anyway, right, now, okay, so a bit of a mixed match start to the video, but let's not let that dishearten us. We will crack on as ever. So as I said, so the warehouse is now nice and souped up and whatever, and we can now go and brilliant and okay. We're not going to be blown up by creepers while we're doing our crafting anymore, which is fantastic. Now, you guys may remember our palace, and you may remember that it's done, and you may therefore, we're not going to go down and see the clones, but you may remember therefore the wedding is being begun to be planned. For God's sake. Right, okay, I'm going to have to turn the sound off. That's going to, yeah, oh, why is difficulty set to peace? Well, it doesn't matter, it's a server difficulty anyway, and we know the mobs are on anyway, so where am I going here? Sound. I do apologise about this, everyone, but, I guess we're going to have to do that for today. I'm going to have to possibly think about a way of maybe silencing those turrets. That's really frustrating. Oh, god damn it. Okay, anyway, so yes, so we've got our palace, and as such, the wedding between myself and Lady Aerith is being planned. Now, that leads, and thus our alliance with the elves can be cemented, we might say. And on the subject of alliances, it does bring me on to the rather delicate matter of F&B. Because I'd say we're a bit of an enemy at the moment with F&B, and I think that shouldn't continue, because... What just happened there? I just went blind. But yes, so anyway, so regarding F&B, they're sort of accidental enemies, so to speak. I can't even remember what set us off as enemies, because we were allies at a point, and we're both against Ed. We know that because they were fighting Ed just as we were, and so it's all a bit mixed-matched at the moment. It's all a bit odd. I'm not quite sure why we're enemies. I mean, yes, you know, they keep my guy prisoner, we spy on them, we plant false religions in their thing, actually. When you say it like that, it makes us seem worse than them, but I'm sure they've done stuff to me that I haven't noticed. But anyway, so yeah, so it's a bit petty, and I think as our list of enemies is growing longer, we need to try and make our list of allies grow longer as well. So I think maybe a friendly offering of peace, maybe in the way of an invitation to said wedding, might be a good idea to do with F&B, and then at least we know there's one side to our city that we don't need to have as defended as otherwise. We can mutually benefit each other, get rid of Ed, and etc, etc, etc. So I think it would be a good thing to become friends with them. But how to do so? Obviously, we're going to invite them to the wedding, but we need to think of a nice friendly way in which to do that invitation. We've infiltrated their base a couple of times, haven't we? But I think we need to go there officially this time, so to speak. I think we need to go over there as a diplomat, have a nice bit of diplomacy over there. But what I want to do with that is actually make a big impression on the citizens of their Winterly Rock as well. I want everyone to say, whoa, David, wow, there's king, good city, there, that kind of thing. So I think we need to make a kingly vessel. Now, this isn't going to be a kingly vessel like the Cloud of Devastation was a kingly vessel. Oh god, that's really rubbish, isn't it? Our Cloud of Devastation. No, this isn't going to be a war vessel. This is going to be the kind of thing that people can see from miles away and be like, oh, David's coming, okay. That sort of thing. So we need it to be big, a bit in your face, and I thought, what better way to do that than just enlarge my face and make that into a ship. So we're going to do that. Of course, also, our other big to-do list thing was getting ender pearls, because we need to continue making our quantum bridges and our ion thrusters. Basically, everything we want to make requires ender pearls, and as such, we're going to need lots of ender pearls at the moment. And we only have the 2 that we found in the previous episode, so we're going to need to think of a way to get them as well. And I think such a way may be solved by going to our barracks and possibly setting a few soldiers on to do it. Now, I'll be going with the party, of course, but I won't be able to get enough ender pearls all by my lonesome. So I think we need to go over to Baron Huntley and give him a little ask and say, yo, anyone can help out, that'd be great. So, I assume he's in the barracks. Hey, guys! Oh, good to see we're getting on. The Mimirian Elysium friendship is blooming, it certainly seems. Anyway, right, now, oh, brilliant, we got some more recruits as well about the shop. And, oh, God, my good lord, something's going on. There's a skeleton there. Good job, guys. Probably need to put some glowstone in the floor here, don't I? Anyway, so we got some more recruits. That's always good to see, isn't it? Our army is growing, so to speak. And then we got some guys here. Anyway, Baron Huntley, there you are. Good sir. Right, Baron, if you, my dear sir, could possibly get together a group of maybe 5 men and send them to me, and then we'll be off on a little Enderman hunt, if that's okay. So 5 men, get on with that, would you? Yes, my lord! Ha 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 ha! He's not a pirate. Yes, my lord! Ha ha ha! So he says, well, that's good then. So, your 5 best, Randall Huntley, please. Your 5 best, Mr. Baron. 5 stealthy, shooty, swordy. Your 5 best soldiers will go out and do a lovely little hunt. Anyway, welcome to the army, sir. Brilliant! Right, well, that's good. Now, let's get on to making our ship, shall we? It's going to be a Archimedes ship, of course, because we want to swoop in, have everyone... We want to be noticed in this ship, and we're going to have a big face of ours, but we're going to need some air balloons to begin with. Wool-wise, we're pretty much set for wool. As you know, we've got the big old sheep farm over yonder. We're getting a lot of wool out of that. A lot of naked sheep are about the shop, but, well, it's a hot day, they won't mind, I'm sure. Okay, right, so anyway, let's get us some air balloons and some woolage, if we might, please. Thank you very much. Right, so wool should have a bit, 120 bits of wool, sweet, and I have already taken the liberty of colouring a bit up, so this shouldn't be much of a crafty episode, it should be a buildy episode. So we'll take some wool, we'll probably need that to make some air balloons, but then my face contains some black, some pink, some orange, some darker pink, but unfortunately we can't make darker pink, so I think maybe a bit of glass would do. That would in turn allow us a bit of a viewing platform from our ship. Right, so a bit of glass. Okay, so that's what we need. We also need some air balloons. I'm not entirely sure if we've got any air balloons. We have 70. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, so we might just whip up a few more. I'm not even sure if I've made sense here. I'm sorry if I haven't, but you'll see what I mean in a minute with this big old ship thing. Right, so let's get our string there and our wool there. I believe that's a recipe for an air balloon. It is indeed. Let's just make a load of that. Yeah, let's just make a stack. We might as well have made a stack to begin with. Okay, right, that should do us for now. So, let's grab our air balloons. We'll make it in the, probably should have some scaffolding blocks as well, thinking about it, shouldn't we? Okay, right, so scaffolding blocks. I think cobblestone. We've got over 1.5 million bits of cobblestone. Okay, yeah, the quarries are doing well. We need to think of something to do with that. Obviously, our quantum bridges will also require singularities. So that's going to be using up a lot of that cobblestone. So, yeah, we got stuff to do there. So the sooner we get that on, we're actually going to be freeing up a lot of space in our ME system as well. Possibly should think about maybe voiding stone away as of now. So we might want to get a void pipe set up there. Anyway, let's worry about what we're worrying about now, shall we? So let's get that there. We're going to basically need to make a square of air balloons, aren't we? So let's, oh, how many blocks across should we make it? That amount? How many amounts is that? Is that 9? We could have a 9 by 9. I think a 9 by 9 would do. Oh, that is going to be 49 times 6. We're not going to have that many air balloons, are we? But we don't want it to be smaller than that. This is a kingly vessel, for goodness sake. So let's just keep it as it is for now. Right, so 9 by 9. So we've got 9 that side, 6, beg your pardon, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need another 2 this side. That's a ticket. Oh, no, for goodness sake. Right, here we go. Beautiful. Get another 2 down there. Now, of course, with this wedding, it's going to be a big event. It's more than just a wedding ceremony. So we are frantically trying to build up the rest of the city, including the Colosseum, including the housing district. You may have noticed a minute ago that the housing district here, the temporary housing district, is still up. That's because all the houses aren't made. I don't want to start moving people out of the houses that are made until the other houses are fixed and ready to rock. So they're going to be nice houses, I hope, but they're not ready yet. And we've got a lot of guys working on that. A lot of people building about the shop, which is quite good. So it shouldn't be too long, but of course, we've got to sort out. There's a lot to sort out before that's going to be ready. So, before the wedding's going to be ready. So we've got ample amount of time. Of course, we want to go on our Enderman hunt as well, because that's also very, very important indeed. Okay, right. So what we're basically doing here is we're going to have a cube of air balloons, and then we're going to have our pattern on the outside, because that way, obviously, it needs to fly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because it needs to fly. And obviously, we need to get the ratios of air balloons correct. And that ratio, I believe, is 40%. So we need at least 40% of our build if we want it to fly to be air balloons. And if we've got an air balloon shell on the inside, an air balloon skeleton, you might say, then I believe we're going to actually get enough there. So that should be good. Right, now, I believe that's 9 as well. Okay. Are we down to our last 21? Ugh. Okay, we are. We're going to need to think about making some more air balloons. They're not as cheap as you might think, air balloons, are they? Right, anyway, so I think that's us there. That's all well and lovely. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, right. Yeah, we're going to need quite a bit of it, unfortunately. Not to worry. Not to worry. We've got a constant stream of wool and strings anyway. We've got stringers coming from in here, obviously, because spiders are spawning in there. We've got our wool from our farm. Of course, it didn't quite last us as long as I was hoping, but we don't need any of this wool, do we? And that's all our string gone. Brilliant. Okay. Is there any way else to make string? Let's have a quick look, shall we? Any other recipes that could lead us to an air balloon, perhaps? We might have to have a fade to black here. Okay, it's only string. So string. Oh, I suppose we could use silk wisps, of which we have. Well, may as well have a look. No, we have no silk wisps. Okay, right. That's going to be put on hold for now. Then, in that case, tell you what, we're going to have a fade to black. We're going to have to go get us some spiders. We'll just have a quick look around now, see if there's any quickly we can get on. Hello, spiders. Where are you? I'm sure there's going to be some. Spiders are the most commonly spawning thing in the world, but of course, because we want them, there's now not going to be any. I think I saw some there. Thank you very much. Lovely. Oh, we didn't even get one off it. Drat and blast. Right, okay. There's just skeletons all about the shop, isn't there? Right, so there are some buildings that have seen improvements that you guys have. Ah, there's some string there. Brilliant. So, yes, as I said, there are buildings. I'm not going to show you any of it until it's all ready, though. I'll give you a grand tour when the city's ready to be grand toured, but I'm not going to start every episode by showing you, oh, look, another house, or oh, look, another stand on the Colosseum, because it's just going to be a bit of a waste of time. I'll wait till it's all done and lovely, and then I'll show it to you complete. Okay, right, so anyway, so throwing everything in there, which is a bit foolish. Actually, is there not a way to turn this into string? I was pretty sure I thought there was. There's not. There's a way of turning string into wool, isn't there? But not the other way around. Okay, right. So anyway, so let's just get that down there like so. We've only got 20 bits. Right, we're going to have to fade to black here, guys. When I have accumulated some more air balloons, we will rejoin the video all nice and lovely. Okay, see you in a minute. Okie dokie, my friends. So we are back, and we have got the skeleton of our ship. And I think choosing it to be 9 by 9 was actually the perfect amount, because I think that is similar, at least, or in a ratio to the amount of blocks you actually have in your head. So we're going to try and recreate my fetching face here. Oh, it's going to be the ugliest ship of all time, isn't it? But anyway, so we're going to... Well, as I said, we've got our wool over in the ME system, so it's going to be a bit of an artsy work, but I reckon we can get through it. We've actually got 5 air balloons spare as well for no reason. Well, for the reason that we made 5 more than we needed to, but of course that doesn't matter now. We'll just chuck that in. I can guarantee we'll probably come about using it another time. Right, so. And we have more wool as well. So, okay, so we've got our pink wool, we've got our orange wool, they're the 2 big colours we need, and then, of course, I've got black eyes, so that's all we need. I think they're the only 3 colours on my face, as a matter of fact. Of course, we're going to need to make our crown as well. Not actually wearing my crown, haven't worn my crown in a while. It's because you can't wear a crown and a power armor helmet at the same time. It's really rather horrible, but let's see if we've got any yellow wool as well. No, we don't. Let's just type in, see for definite. No, but I would probably think we got some dandelions. Oh, no, we don't. No, oh yeah, we do. They're called flowers, aren't they? Not dandelions. Okay, well, we can quite easily make up some dye with that. Beautiful. Let's just quickly whip that up now. We're not going to need too much. It's only the crown that we're making, so let's, Why am I just clicking this? We get a lot for it. I think 50 will do us, 52 or else. Then we can just dye this. I believe it's done like so. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Lovely. Right, now, let's go and be artsy. What I'm probably going to do, guys, is just do the first side of my face for you, and then... Well, it's probably going to take a while, so I'll probably cut out there and then come back when we're done. So, okay. So, here's my face. Try and make it. Of course, pink is... I'm going to look sunburned here, unfortunately, but I think it's the best we're going to be able to do. So, in actual fact, it might not be. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, how do we have a quick look? Let's just type in different colours of wool, see if there's a lighter pink. Oh, no, there's not, unfortunately. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Right, so let's do that then. Okay, so, bit of pink. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Of course, viewing is going to be a bit odd, so hence why the mouth is left currently undone. The mouth's going to be our viewing platform. I know that's probably not extremely practical, but I think it's the best we're going to be able to do. Here. Beginning to think my head wasn't a great design for a kingly vessel. We'll have to just cross the bridge of impracticality when, and most definitely when, not if it comes to it. Okay, so... Oh, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? Okay, oh, come on. Right, that's the ticket. Right, okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Can I be in creative mode for this, please? Right, there we go. Okay, so first bit of it's done. We've just got a big pink beard now, haven't we? Let's do our eyes, shall we? Let's do our eyes. Pop that there, pop that there. Okie dokes. Right. Now I'm thinking about it, it's going to be a bit wide, isn't it? Because it's going to be... Oh, no, it'll be fine. I could have done with being 9 by 8 it should have been, really, shouldn't it? Should have been 9 by 8. Right, we might have to change that over. Well, you can see where I'm coming from, guys. It's going to be a lot easier for me and you, because this probably isn't going to be that interesting, to actually just... cut out here, as a matter of fact, and I will see you in a jiffy when I have actually finished the vessel. So, bye for now. See you in a second. Okay, my friends. Now, you may want to just prepare yourselves for a little bit of a recoil. A little bit of a disgusting recoil. I'm getting attacked. This is oh, skeleton in the water. Darn dratted thing. Why did I have to finish building at midnight? Where is he? There he is. Oh, there we go. Okay, right, so, yes, as I said, you may want to prepare yourselves to recoil in disgust, because it has come out a little odd. It's certainly very sunburned, you might say, but, well, here it is. Is all I can say to that. Well, people will hopefully know it's me coming. It's, visible, we'll say that much. Oh, God, it's hideous, isn't it? What have I created here? It's hideous! Anyway, it's more than just a hideous cube. It's actually a functional ship. Inside, we've got a little bit going on. You can see we've got the crown, it's... I don't want to... I'm not going to look at it anymore. You'll think it horrible. But, oh my goodness me, it's very, very aggressive this evening, the whole world, isn't it? And why is it only skeletons? Goodness me, we needed all that string earlier and took us ages to blooming find it, and all the skeletons just everywhere. Right, well, in the back there's a way in, and inside what you may find, if we just jump up here, that missing bit of stone is because we accidentally tried to activate it without enough air balloons in, and it fell down and we had to dig it back out, but that's another story. If we look in here, we will see that I have actually fitted it with a bomb bay, a bit of a viewing platform. It's actually, you know, it's visible enough to see from. Obviously, we could get some bombs in here. Of course, we haven't at the moment because all the bombs are up in space somewhere. But we've got a bomb bay, so it's actually a warship as well. Because I thought, what's the point of making a ship and then not putting a big old bomb door on it? So it will bomb just as well as a Cloud of Devastation did. Let's be honest, Cloud of Devastation was pretty rubbish. And this isn't exactly amazing. But yeah, I have no words to describe this. It's hideous, isn't it? Right, anyway, what we can do, though, is at least show you how it works. So, well, you know how the Archimedes ships works, but we'll see it flying about for a bit. So let's bring him up. put it this way, when we do fly this over to our diplomatic mission over at F&B, they're definitely going to know it's us. So that's something, isn't it? So as you can see, we've got a decent bit of viewing here. We can see down, we certainly know where we're going to go from this area. Of course, if we do just change views, then, oh, that's pretty weird. Yeah. I think we're going to have to stay in the first person here, but it flies round, as a head should. Yeah. Okay. Gotta admit, it was better in my head before we started building. But, you know, sometimes it is. Hey, you know, it's right, okay, let's just have enough of that. Now, you will notice that with all Archimedes ships, you spawn on the top when you disconnect from it. So what I have done is just fitted a little entrance hole here, which we're going to struggle to get into because of our step assist, but we're in there now, which is all brilliant. We can do bombings, we can aim our bombings, so it is actually quite functional, just ugly as sin. Now, so that's done then. What we do need to do as well is just dig a hole in the ground to keep it in. I don't want to keep it at the docks. It's, we need to have a hole in the ground somewhere far away where we can keep it. But yeah, so that's the head. That's our new diplomatic vessel that also doubles as a war vessel. Brilliant. Yeah, let's get away from that before our eyes disintegrate of ugliness. Oh, it looks like a house from that way. Anyway, right, now, what to do next, you may well ask? Well, let's head back to the warehouse because there's... Oh, Baron Randall Huntley's here. Let's go and see what he wants. Sir, what is it that you want? The men are ready for you, my lord! Over by the western gate, ha-ha! Well, I guess that's what we're doing next. Let's go Enderman hunting, shall we, Mr. Baron Randall Huntley, eh? What I think might be a pretty good idea, though, to do, other than just jumping headfirst in, is to actually, since we're going on a big old Enderman hunt, make some, what you might call, yeah, that's going to have to move, isn't it? Make some, what you might call, preparations. Because prior preparation prevents pretty poor performance, if you ask me. So we're going to need to prepare. And I think one way to prepare is to actually have some armor. So let's just have a quick look at what the armor will entail. If we look in our head armor, we've got to go for the energy shields. They call it force field emitters, eight force field emitters, so we're going to need. Let's just have a look. Let me guess, it's going to require lots of ender pearls. Well, let's do, shall we have a look? Right, ender, oh, no, force field emitter, that's what we want. I don't think it's going to be cheap, but, oh, for God's sake. Okay, right, should we re-put on our old obsidian armor? But then we can't use our power claw if we've not got our... Right, we're going to have to just take the risk of having no health. To be honest, how much damage are we really going to be taking from Endermen? Let's be honest. I mean, they either kill you or they don't, so I don't think that... Oh, we got our guys there as well. Okay, well, that's a bit of a disappointment. Let's just have a quick look at what... So everything we need requires ender pearls. So this expedition, we might call it, couldn't come sooner, if you ask me. Well, that's very disappointing, I've got to be honest. I suppose we could put diamond plating on, which just needs advanced... It's something, isn't it? I suppose it's something. Let's have a look at what we need for advanced plating. Ender pearls! I hope not. Right, advanced plating. It was that one, that's correct. Oh, it's diamonds. Oh, we're trying to save up our diamonds for our wretched clones to come back, aren't we? But I suppose if we need this, then we need it, don't we? So, we haven't got any solenoids either. Okay, right, making a solenoid. Oh, my goodness. Right, okay, we must have lots of these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we need. Okay, let's just go back to this. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I will mention, though, that our quarries are absolutely working complete and utter overtime. And diamond-wise, we're actually, you know, we're at 213. I think I turned them off, because I normally do turn them off just to record, because it saves that area of the world being loaded, and it gives us a few... Oh, hey, Aglaron. And it gives us a few bits more of FPS. So, yeah, as you can see, we got none coming through. But if I were to turn that on, all manner of goodness will be coming through there. So, yeah, quarry's working well. As we saw last episode, we do have the, whatchamacallits as well. What are they called? That million cobblestone. Lots of cobblestone. But I think we're getting pretty good on the iron aspect again. Yep, 2,000 bits. If we just type in ore, we'll see what we're rocking. Ores. Oh, no. We want to type in ingot. What? Hang on. How did all of these get through without being... Oh, we haven't got a sorting process for that tin and that copper, do we? We've got it for the other ones. Oh, well, right. Okay, never mind about that. Right, let's just type in ingot and see how we're doing for it. Ingot, I say. Yeah, so look at that. Decent amount. Bit of invar. Yeah, we're not short of anything there, which is good. Okay, brilliant. Right, so let's do the final thing. We're going to put these on. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. Just a nice bit of armor. Hopefully that'll give us as good as diamond. Oh, we can bring it up a bit, can't we? Let's just see how slow this makes us to have everything on max and how much damage it will prevent us taking. What did that say there? 6 points. Okay, so we're going to have, if we put all this on max, we're going to have 24 bits of armor, which is... Oh, well, I like seeing the bar full. Oh, good lord, we are a bit slow now, aren't we? Suppose we're still going to be able to get up ledges, and, yeah. We're going to eventually get to putting in our jetpack anyway, so this loss of speed isn't as detrimental as it might otherwise. What? What the hell is a bighorn sheep doing there? Mountain bighorn sheep? What on earth is this? Are they spawning because of this? Well, welcome to the city, Mr. Bighorn. Oh my, right, we need to get rid of that monstrosity right now, don't we? Why are you guys looking that way, silly things? We need to get rid of that monstrosity sharpish. Okay, let's just concentrate on what we're concentrating on for now, because we've got our gun, basically we're pretty set, aren't we? Yeah, let's think what else we're gonna need to kill Endermen. We could do with a gun. We could do with an actual gun that'll a gun that'll shoot a lot quicker. Actually, is it going to shoot a lot quicker than that? I think our power claw is about as good as you can expect for a weapon in this game. Right, well there we have it then. Let's go hunt us some ender. Oh my good lord, the normal walking is that. Actually, I suppose that's not that bad, is it? Right, well Baron Huntley, I'll be off. Good sir, thank you very much for getting those men ready. We'll well, hopefully we'll be back very soon with lots and lots of ender pearls, but I can't promise anything. So I will see you a little later, Mr. Baron. Goodbye, my good sir. Right, let's go and speak to our guys.